Could we form, brothers and sisters, members of the underconsumption army, could we form an organization where we pledge to spend less, where it became cool to spend less? Suppose we somehow got organized and thought it was cool to work on community centers, third places, people could hang out, or work on a cure for cancer. Find some way that the average person who is being put out of work by AI, for instance, could do something to chip in. These choices are coming, these things are coming, and there are going to be other ways that we have to prove our ability in society. There already is the thing of, like, if you went to a certain school, you're prestigious. But hopefully it's going to be less about the fact that you have a gigantic house, and it's going to be more about, I don't know, that you're a part of a club. The military does this very economically because they give you a rank and they give you awards. And think about that. Anytime you meet someone in uniform and you understand what their dress uniform means, you know what they've done and what their ability is, and you can form a judgment. Religions have done this a lot with their rules, and small community does this really well. We don't have that kind of small community. We live in the suburbs, we drive around, things like that. And then there's government regulation, which I don't think we want, because we need to be able to rank people depending on what they're, somehow we have a hierarchy, we always do, and we need to do it in a way that is not consumerist and not about, I must be doing well because I have this fancy car. And you see that run amok everywhere. And you see poor neighborhoods where they have the fanciest cars, because those aren't good decisions, but they do impress. And what's really worse is that I don't know how many Indians and Chinese there are for every American, European, Canadian, and you get the idea. I think there are a lot of them, and they're watching us, and they are developing the same sort of rules because it is an efficient system for moving forward. They're going to want to have all these status symbols. So post below, tell me what you think. What are ways that are practical, that don't seem silly, that we could accomplish this? So tell me what you think.